We cannot. You have noticed that society is in upheaval. The economy is an absolute house of cards. Social standards down the drain. Half a century after Dr. King had a dream, you would think he never even existed. Such are the forces trying to tear us apart down here in Earth's last days. We are seeing decisions made at the governmental level. I'm not trying to be political, and so don't listen politically. But we are seeing decisions made. We are seeing companies act in ways that we've never seen. I mean, not in this society, never seen before. And unfortunately, we've been, it seems, anesthetized against much of the reality that's going on around us. You just kind of get used to it, and it doesn't shock you anymore. And you see rights being trampled, and you see certain things taking place, and we just end up doing the emoji thing and imagining that it's all okay. Well, it all is not. It's simply not. What we are seeing in the world is a wake-up call. Listen, friend, I said this before. You've heard it before, but I will say it again. We used to preach the mark of the beast sermon and have people say to us, okay, I get it, I understand, I believe it, I see it, but I don't know how that could happen. You are telling me that the whole world is going to coalesce around a single issue. How's everybody going to know? So if you're keeping this or you're keeping that, how are people going to know? Who's going to keep watch? Nobody asks that question anymore when we preach about the mark of the beast. Nobody. Because now everybody knows that you can go from a what is the coronavirus to lockdowns all over the world in about that long.
Yeah, some of us still question your guys' wild theory on the mark of the beast, Mr. Bradshaw. Because what you guys claim about this has to utilize all sorts of textual stretching and inference to try and make it fit. This is the same thing we heard a couple weeks ago from another SDA pastor, except for those who saw it, what did he tell us? That he was so grateful that God allegedly gave the SDA church a prophet. Because without her, what did he say? He wouldn't be able to see this from the Bible. It doesn't logically follow that because the coronavirus pandemic was utilized by opportunistic global elites, that Protestants, Roman Catholics, and spiritualists are secretly colluding in the shadows to bring about a national Sunday worship and rest mandate, with those who disagree being hunted down globally for such. No, that doesn't logically follow at all. That pastor said the same thing John Bradshaw did. This is just more newspaper theology, latching on to the newest thing that they think they can find to bolster the narrative and keep these prophecy grifting seminars alive. And like I said a couple weeks ago, this theological parasite will continue to metastasize because they will always just jump on the next thing like they have for the past 170 plus years.